Hey everyone, there's Quayzar here. Making sure the door's locked. It's dark outside, and there's vampires afoot. What do we need if we have vampires running around? We need a vampire slayer. And that's right, we are building the car for him. Blade, baby. Wesley Snipes playing a badass vampire slayer. Buffy has nothing over this guy. You know what I'm saying? You know who Buffy is, right? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you've watched Big Bang, you knew at the very last one, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is with Rajesh Koothrappali, right? So anyway, anyway, we are doing Blade, which is a 1968 Dodge Charger. This particular car is a DLC car, so no need to go looking for it in the workshop. Just pick it up as a DLC, and it is yours. So Wesley Snipes and Blade, man. GearHeadCat was the first one to say, hey, you know, what about Blade? So props to GearHeadCat out there for turning me on to Blade. And Wesley Snipes, awesome actor. I don't know where he's at these days. I don't know where he's at. But, I mean, he did... he was opposite Sylvester Stallone in Demolition Man. Remember we did that Oldsmobile 442? Not exactly the way it was in Demolition Man, and I wish I could have done that up a little bit better. But he played opposite of Sylvester Stallone. He was played in a movie called Passenger 57. He was in U.S. Marshals opposite of Tommy Lee Jones. Awesome video, or awesome movie. You know, he was framed for a murder, so, you know, Tommy Lee Jones is after him. Tommy Lee Jones being the marshal that went after Harrison Ford in the... Oh, geez, what was the name of that movie? It was not like a U.S. Marshals, but... anyway, you know, Harrison Ford was a doctor and was accused for another murder, and Tommy Lee Jones was after him. So, anyway, back to Wesley here. So Wesley's been in a lot of things. Spike Lee picked him up after watching him on a few things, and he, believe it or not, Wesley Snipes was also, you know, he had done a few things, but he, believe it or not, he was going to be part of the Star Trek Next Generation series. Yeah, if it wasn't, let's see, he, what was the guy's name? The, geez, he's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton took the role, but Wesley Snipes was up for it. So wouldn't that have been cool? Wesley Snipes, badass dude in Star Trek. That would be kind of cool, right? Yeah, I would think so. Anyway, let's see here. What do we got here? Brakes. Let's put this in order. Seem to be losing something here. Losing my headset is what I'm doing. I can't hear the game through the headset. All right, here we go. I think we're good. Okay, so two of those, one of those. We'll go to the suspension, plate, two shocks, four small rubber bushings. Hey, that's not too bad. Not too bad for pulling it right out of the junkyard. You know what I mean? This is interesting because I cannot hear certain things. So that's strange. Where was I going with this? Okay, parts. Fuel. It's kind of freaking me out because I can only hear certain things. All right, brakes. There we go. I think it's coming in now. There we go. I don't know what happened. It's fading in and out on me. I'm going to have to buy a new headset for sure because this thing is just going crazy. Suspension leaf. Plate. Shock absorber bees. 4 small bushings. Nope, not that one. I That's all I need? That's amazing for a junk car. Simply amazing. Fuel. Wesley needs some power in this thing, so we're going to give him as much power as we possibly can in this Dodge Charger. Now, I know, we've done many Dodge Chargers in these series of the movie car series, Fast and Furious especially, but nothing like this. I mean, this is Wesley Snipes, man. This is Blade. So what or who is Blade? Blade is a half vampire, half human kind of guy, right? And he wants to rid the earth of vampires. So he goes out hunting them. And there's always those baddies out there that want to, take on the world and destroy, and just watch the world burn, right? You have one of them that's out there, and he actually bites this doctor. So Blade tries to find a cure, basically try to cure this doctor of this vampire bite. So it's basically what the movie is about. He has to deal with all these vampires, Alright, let's see here. There we go. We're kicking it right along here. So yeah, that's the premise of the movie. So he's trying to find a cure, and he's got to fight off all these baddies. Now, of the other actors in this movie, Chris Christopherson, love this guy in this movie. He's like Blade's backup, the Robin to Batman type guy, right? Chris Christopherson does an awesome job of that. And believe it or not, this is probably one movie that I could not believe that there's a porn star in. Yes, a porn star. Tracy Lords. Now, Tracy Lords was, what was she, like a 70s porn star, I think she was, or something like that, right? So, yeah, I'm not lying. She was, and she's in the movie, pretty much legit as an actress at that point, but, yeah, she started out the business being a porn star, amazingly enough. Let's see. These are 16s. I think we are going to go 18s, boys and girls. I think we are going to straight up go 18s with this. I'm hoping this is... So we are going to go with those right there. These are what will be on the car. I don't like the way they look as an aluminum, so we're going to have to do something with them. The backs are definitely going to be 18s. So let's go with the 18s. Yikes. What was the 235/60, huh? 235/60. So I believe, I want to say the car itself didn't have, I don't know, maybe it did. So we'll go with, oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go with the tires. We're going to go with the white layer tires. It was a 235, right? So we're going to go 18. We're going to go with a little wider tire on a 235. We're going to try and squeeze a 295 underneath there at a 40 profile, I think is what I'm going to do. Because I don't like a color, I think I'm going to end up spray painting these. I think I'm going to chrome them actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to chrome them. I'm just going to chrome them. I think that's going to be good. I don't hear anything going on here. I'm hoping this turns out okay. Nope, not metallic chrome. Alright. Alright. I think that'll work. I think that'll work just fine, actually. Alright, hopefully this will work out right. Hopefully it's not too wide for the back of this car. Now, the Charger in Blade really does have a nice set of meats on the back of it, so I'm hoping these actually fit. I haven't done any editing to this car. Now, you will see that if I look at the name, it says RT1. The reason why it's an RT1, I did an RT1, an RT2, and I did one for Fast and Furious, right? So when I did the one for Fast and Furious, I renamed it something else, just so I had an idea. Ooh, those fit in there right nice. I can actually go a little bit wider on that, but I think I'm going to stick with it. I think I'm going to stick with that. I think that's good. So I did a Fast and Furious one, an edit, and why I did that was because I feared that once I did an edit, it would get overwritten, right? Because some of the in-game cars got overridden. I would copy the config file, rename it something, and then they did an update and they added new engines to them and had different configurations, and it overwrote my edit. So when it overwrote my edit, I was like, they're not getting me the next time. I'm going to do several different Chargers, and I'm going to be safe. Well, what I didn't realize was that it being a DLC car, they weren't going to do any more edits to them. Now, the game cars, they did do edits to, and they can do edits to, but these cars, these DLCs, they didn't, and they wouldn't. So I was like, crap. So now I got stuck with an RT1, RT2, a Fast and Furious 68 Charger, and the regular Charger. So I've got, what, 4 or 5 configurations for the DLC Charger. A lot more than I actually need, to be honest with you. But I left them in there, and I've just been dealing with it, you know. I see them every once in a while, and luckily enough, I was able to find this one, and it really had some low miles on it. I was really happy to find it. And this is one that I picked up in the junkyard, and I thought, you know, I may need this one day. And I left it in the garage, and sure enough, when I did the I did the GT350 from what is that, Thundercats, or whatever that movie was, that cartoon, that GearHeadCat had said, hey, you know, do this one. So I did it, and then he come back and suggested this one for Blade. So when he did suggest it, I was like, cool, I've already got the car in the garage, isn't that cool? And then it just kind of, I stashed it in there and just forgot all about it. And I was running through my list of movie cars to see what movie cars I had available and what I was looking for. I realized, oh my god, I've got this one in the garage. I can do this one right freaking now. So here we are doing Blade 68 Charger. Yes sir, yes sir. Alright, we did 18s on the back. Let's go with a set of 17s on the front. I want a stance on it. So we're going to go with 17s on the front. So we're going to go 2 with the 17-ish. Right? We're going to hop into the tires. Let's see. Hop into the tires. I want to go 2 with the 17s. We'll go 235 on the front. And we'll go with a 40. We'll go with a 45 profile. I think that should be okay. And we'll see what happens. See what it looks like. Oh, nope, nope, nope. We need to go paint these bad boys. Yes, sir. So where is Wesley Snipes at these days? I don't know if he's done any movies or anything lately. I kind of miss seeing him on the big screen. He was a big fan. I was a big fan of his. He was he played a total great badass guy, right? And he played a good guy on the run in U.S. Marshals. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. I have to look him up on Wiki or something and see what he's see what he's up to these days, because I would be very curious. I mean, the guy was a great actor, so I don't know. I don't think he's dead. Gosh, I'm hoping I'm saying all these things and he's not dead. I don't think he is. I think I would have known about that. Let's see here. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good now. All right. Where am I at here? Okay, got the tires, wheels and tires going. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's clear out our. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Two of those. Suspension. Ooh, both these. Now the front end took the brunt and the abuse of the junkyard because I have to replace everything on there, right? Is that good? Yeah, we're good. We're gonna jump over here into the parts depot. Get ourselves set up here. Of course, we need two of those. Shopping list. Brakes. The ventilated discs, we got that, and pads. Luckily, that's the only thing we needed up front. We needed a knuckle cover. We needed the knuckles themselves, the C knuckles. So we got those picked up. Front sway bar B. Inner and outer tie rods. Rubber bushing. Rubber baby buggy bumper bushings. There we go. B sways. Wheel hub bearing and caps. We are golden there. Got the wheel? I got the wheel? Yep. Let me go around this way. It is kind of a little bit of a shorter way to do it. I always go around that way. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm afraid I'm going to trip over my toolbox here. You know, I am somewhat of a klutz. So if you ever want to check out Blade, please do. I believe there was 3 movies. I know of. I will tell you, I've seen 2. I have not seen all. I don't think I saw the 3rd one. So if you happen to catch all 3 of them, by all means, let me know if the 3rd one's any good. Kind of afraid to hit the 3rd one. You know, it's almost like the Matrix. You know, 1 was great, 2 was pretty good, 3 was it's all right. So I'm hearing they're trying to make a Matrix 4 actually, so that'll be interesting. So yeah, it's like that. So I was afraid of, you know, doing the whole 3rd movie thing. Though I have, you know, the Fast and Furious series, I've been with them all the way through, and Fast 9 is coming out soon. So yeah, I can't say bad things about the trifecta movies. Back to the Future movies, trifecta there. They were all 3 pretty good. Regardless of what you think about the timelines, they are all pretty good. So, maybe I should have given this one a shot. Yeah, but I really enjoy Chris Christopherson being in this movie with Wesley Snipes. I think they made a pretty good pair. Chris Christopherson being the sidekick, that was pretty good. Little known fact, the woman that played the doctor was supposed to be a white woman. Actually, she's supposed to be Caucasian, and Wesley Snipes actually talked them into having an African American woman play that role. Good for Wesley. Because I'm telling you, she did an excellent job in there. What was her name? I think she was a good-looking babe too. So she did a great job in it. So congrats to Wesley to got her that role. That was awesome. I think it's you know, it's cool that you have to be one to know how to fight one. So you have to be a vampire to know how to fight and kill one. So. You know, that whole premise of the movie really makes Wesley Snipes the bad guy the good bad guy that he is. It just makes for his personality or his persona just all that better. All right, we've got that in and we're done. Oh my gosh, look at this. We are golden. Do I have any pieces left in my inventory? No, sir. We are good. Sell. And we're going to sell off all this garbage. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and we're going to go into the performance shop and go ahead and pick up the exhaust system for this. So it's going to be 2 middle mufflers, 2 rear mufflers. We'll go ahead and pick those bad boys up while we're in here. Go ahead and install them up. There we go. And let's drop her. I'm gonna strip everything down here. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Window out. Rear window out. That's all done. Window out, door off. Alright. Let's go ahead and take care of the body. And the interior. Throat's a little sore today. Just a whole lot of instructing when you're doing it all day long. By the end of the day, it's the last thing you want to do is talk. But this is a lot of fun, and I love talking to you guys about cars, about movies, about the whole deal. So you know, it just makes it worth the pain. How's that? I'm selling off all these parts because I'm just not going to bother with them. All right. We are going to jump right into the go to the body shop because up here is where the DLC cars are. So we'll go charger. Yep, and it's all of these. So battery. Pick up all these parts. Slap them on this car. So Wesley has a nice piece of machinery here that he can go chasing vampires with. There we go. Looking good, looking almost brandy new. Alright, are we 100% on the body? Yep, frame condition, interior condition, global body condition. It must be those silly the bench. Wait a minute. Oh, so it has a bench headlights. Headlights. Where's the headlights at? Oh, there they are. Okay, so we'll put those in. Didn't see those the first time around, so you know. Going back into the, let's go to the interior shop. Charger. Just type in charger, we get the bench, 2 bucket seats, and the steering wheel. Actually, Wesley needs a better steering wheel than that, so we're gonna go. We'll go with that sporty looking steering wheel that I always use, right? This one right here. He deserves that. Come on. Interior pieces, we're going to take that out. We're going to take that out. We are going to install rear bench, front seats, and the sports steering wheel. Now we've got everything set up on that. We are good to go. Let's drop this all the way down so I can see what I'm doing here. Get rid of these pieces, don't need them. What is it that I need in here? What engine are you anyway? This is a Magnum. V8 Magnum. Okay. Alright, that's good. Take care of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Can we repair these items? Nothing. I can't repair anything. So the pieces that I've been able to salvage underneath the car, I'm now having to deal with under the hood. So I'm going to need radiator, and for the brakes, the brake servo. Let's take care of that. You know what? I should have taken the transmission off while I had it in the air. That's all done. That's all done. I'm going to put it back in the air and get rid of this transmission. I love a charger. I just love the chargers. I just love the lines on them. These in the Roadrunners. I don't know what it is about them. I just love them. The 70 Roadrunner. I just love that car. It's just cool. And I'm a GM guy, right? And these cars, I'm just fascinated and just love. I will say when Dodge brought the Challenger back in its newest form, they did a hell of a job with it. They really did. I mean, it gave it such a retro look to it. I think it's awesome. I really do. Okay, so we are going to just build a new engine. So let's just run through here. Grab the engine that we want to. I think it's the overhead mag, right? Overhead valve Magnum. So let's see. Let me try this. So I've been told that let me clear this out. Okay. So I've been told if I were to do this, I should be able to right click, open parts notes, add to list. Yes. Holy crap. But it's kind of you gotta add that to the list. So you add that. Okay. Alright. Fuel filters, so you right click, add it to the list, add it. Ah, okay. So that's not too shabby, I guess. It's a little cumbersome. I'd have to try and work with that. Trying to work with some of this stuff, you know. So, what's this? Overhead valve C, I believe it is. So we're gonna go that way with it. Dang, I think. Overhead valve C. Where's my engine block at? So let's get that. Let's get the crank. Crankshaft pulley, I believe we'll go with it. I think it has to go with the D, A, and B. I believe that. Crap, I don't know if it's the same. I don't think I need that. And the water pump, I'm sure of those. So, we're gonna go take it just a little bit at a time here. So we got the valve, crankshaft. Okay, so distributor is going to be good. Overhead valve C, coil, fuel filter. What are the pistons on this bad boy? Just regular straight up pistons, so we're good with that. Alright, cool. So we'll go down here to, let's clear this crap out. Engine. Actually, let's go to the power boost shop first. Get some of this stuff out of the way. So we're going to need alternator, I believe. Please tell me you have crankshaft. going to take at least one 4-barrel carburetor. Overhead valve. It's an H. No, I don't think so. Or K. May not have those. May not have those at all. So we're going to check them out later. Cap, rotor, pistons. We'll get 8 of those bad boys while we're in here. I want to say that power steering, but I really don't know, to be honest with you. This may be a little bit different. So we'll go back here, get clip. A couple of B clips, gearbox, clutch release bearing. Damn, back to the power boost shop for the gearbox stuff. Clutch plate, pressure plate, and flywheel. Okay, I'm gonna have to wing it right now. Okay, so distributor, rotor, distributor cap. Okay, we're good with that. Clips. Got the oil filter. Got the ignition coil. Got the camshaft. What is that? Just overhead? Yeah, okay. So most of the pieces on here are the basic overhead valve pieces, or overhead valve engine, V8 engine pieces, but there are a few tricky things to it. Alright, we're going to flip this bad boy over. Oh, I forgot the rings and the caps. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Rings. Caps. Need crankshaft too. Need 3 of those. Rod cap times 8. Alright. So we should have enough for that. Oh, let me go ahead and get that oil filter while I'm thinking about it while I'm in here. Oil filter. I think it's the yellow one, to be honest with you. Is it? Yeah, it's the yellow one. Alright, yeah, here we go. Now we're cooking. As we say, now cooking with gas. This all suited up. We'll be ready to flip it back over and take care of the top end. So speaking of vampire movies and Blade, what is your guys' favorite vampire movie? Ultimate vampire movie. What is your favorite vampire movie? I can only say, I've seen Blade. I've seen Bram Stoker's Dracula, I think, that had Tom Cruise in it, I think it was. Seen that one. The old time, Dracula movies. I haven't seen the cartoon Transylvania. I have not seen that. So okay, so we need D heads. Add that to the list. Add that to the list. Anything else I'm missing back here? Nope. So if I'm in here, now it is a little cumbersome. It is really a little cumbersome. So engine head B, overhead valve D. So let's go back into the power boost shop and see if we have those heads. So they're D heads, overhead valve D heads. D heads. That's funny. I sound like Beavis and Butthead. He said head. There's the H's. There's the K's. No D's. Wow. H and K, no D. So that's kind of a bummer. Really a bummer. I think we're going to need that and this. Cam gears, just overhead valve cam gears. We got that. Timing chain, I think, is the F one, if I'm not mistaken. So D head A, D head B. So it's the D exhaust. Maybe I'll go back over there and see if I can find D intake, definitely. I'm saying way too much. For the rockers, yeah, it's the rockers, 2 of those. We'll get a couple of those. Wait, pick up a starter while I'm here. Timing chain, I believe it is, where's F? Yeah, F. I believe that's the one for that. Now, what was I going to go look for over in the power boost shop? I don't think anything at this point, right? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I know what I'm going to get now. Exhaust manifolds. We have the D exhaust manifolds. Well, wait a minute. There they are. Right there. Cool. Alright, so we got those. That's cool. Alright. So we're golden there. Oh, man. I forgot to grab the push rods for this. Are these the F push rods? Yeah, okay. So we're going to have to go back in and get the F push rods. The F rods. This car sounds like a porn movie all in itself. I've got D heads, F rods. My gosh. Get my mind out of the gutter. It's because Tracy Lords was in this movie. You know, that's the only reason why I'm even going there. Holy cow. Hey, I got the crank right. Oh, I don't have that. Okay. It's okay. It's alright, we're good. And I don't have the i6. My God. And I've spent money on all this stuff and I don't have it. So the i6 and the F. I do have the intake. And I do have the carburetor. Oh no, it's the F carburetor. Oh my gosh. I am like really screwing up the F carburetor. I think that's in the performance shop. The F carburetor, huh? Okay. Let's go back up here. F carburetor, F carburetor, F carburetor. Yes, F carburetor. Done. Got it. It's in the bag. Doing a quick look on the intake manifolds to make sure that the intake wasn't in here before I go too far into it. Power steering pump F, yes, we need that one. And the alternator I6 up here, we need that one as well. Okay, we'll go for the rods. Well, wait a minute, we need a water pulley. And the fan, I believe, is going to be fan B. So we go rod, ROD, go for the F series. We're going to go with 16 of these bad boys. Alright, we should be pretty close to having everything wrapped up here. So that's on. I don't have the belts, so I don't know what belts I'm going to put on here yet. So looks like overhead valve C, and then we'll figure it out. F, carburetor in there, and the base. Alright, it's all about the base. Spark plugs, got the wires too. Well, here I thought, we were pretty close, and here I am dilly-dallying around with all the minor things going on here. What's good about this engine is that the rocker arms are all in a train, right? So it lays out in one big train. So watch, voila, right? One big train, 3 bolts, good to go. Valve cover, we are awesome. I don't have that. Okay, so we're gonna add that to our list of items so we don't forget it. So big shout out to Jeffery Scott for giving me some of these pointers today that I've been using. So, if you see something I'm doing wrong or something that I could play a little bit differently on, hey, let me know. I'm up for suggestions. I can't say that I will try them. It's hard to break a habit. Like I made the comment that kind of hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but I do try. I really do try. If I use it often enough, I may get used to it to the point to where I can actually use it better. And why don't I have wires? Okay, so the wire set is D. Okay. Okay, I should be able to... Okay, so we go... what is that called? Base. It's all about the base. Air filter base. That's the F one, right? Right. Ignition wires. Belt. Serpentine belt B. Overhead valve C. So overhead valve. That's A. Overhead valve. That one. Ignition wires. We need to go over to the performance shop here. Type in wire. And these are for the D class. Do we have... You know what? We may not have them for this. Wow, we do not. Absolutely amazing. I honestly think we thought we did. Obviously, I was totally wrong. Right there, the D's. Alright. Well, just more pieces that people need to try to figure out how to get the more performance parts in this game. That would be awesome. Radiator fan B, got that on there. What filter is this? The F filter. So we're gonna go into the performance shop. Engine, get the F filter. What? Are you jerking me around right now? Wow. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Man, I'm sorry, Blade. I'm sorry. You're not going to get the car that I wanted you. You're not going to get the performance that I wanted you to have out of this car. Jeez. Wait a minute. Oh, jeez, I didn't get the right cover. Where's the D cover? D cover. Nope, that's not it. D cover. I thought I grabbed that one. I guess I didn't. I guess I grabbed the other one. Alright, I think the engine is golden right now. I think we are good. It looks alright. Let's back it off here. Let's take it off the stand. Let's put it in the car. Let's put it in the car. Wow, what the hell is going on here? There we go. Whew. Okay, interesting. Ooh, isn't that a pretty beast in there? Oh, clear your fingers. All right. Put some oil in here. It's part oil, part blood for the vampire side of him. Oh. Want to do that, then look underneath here and see how well those tires look. They might look a little small, but I think they look okay. Otherwise, what do we need down here? We need transmission. We need the D section and the B's. Okay, so D and B, huh? B. The D section I can get over here. So 2 of those. Got that. As far as our grip gear, we need a F transmission. And I believe I still have a starter. I believe I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that motor. Don't need it. And I need. Oh. I know what I need. A drive shaft. This car is all about pornography. Drive shafts, rods. Jeez. I think Tracy Lords played like the evil guy's sidekick, his girlfriend or whatever. I don't remember. I don't know that she was in the movie, and after finding out she was a porn star, I was like, oh, really? I believe we are golden. So I don't know where Blade was filmed at, so as always, I always default to the California plates because I like them the best, even though I live in Ohio, but I like the California plates. We're going to go with why don't we just go Blade? I was going to go Slayer, but that's okay. Go. Okay, come on down. Okay, you should be 100% across the board, and you are. So we're going to take a 375 horse motor. We've added some performance parts and some exhaust system work to it. Oops. We sent her over here first. Let's see what she can lay down. Not quite 600 horsepower, but look at the torque on that bad boy. 753 pounds of torque. It will put you in the seat. That's a good thing. You want that. Let's go over here to the shop. And you know what color this is going. Because, I mean, hey. Now, I could go with the high gloss black, right? But I think his, I really think his is just a metallic color. Or it may even be, you know what? I want to say maybe it was even matte. Was it matte in color? You know what? I think it was matte. It wasn't flashy at all. So I like the pearl. We're gonna go matte. We're gonna go matte with the color. The pearl looked like it would probably work too, but matte just gives it that badassery look, right? There you go. There we have it. Tuned and ready to go. Blade has a brand new vehicle to go hunting the vampires down with. So there you go. This is a nice piece of machinery. Like I said, I love the Chargers, and I want to thank you all for sticking around and watching me build this puppy. Blade would be happy. So until the next time, I hope you guys keep customizing. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I feel like I'm stuttering there. So until next time, again, I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Keep customizing. This is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, and I'm out.